out of the blue, Trey had a meeting with the Zuckers, with David Zucker, and he off like, and then he was like, Trey's like, they want help with the script they're doing, and then all of a sudden it's like we're just funny in the room, and they offered us the leads in BASEketball.
Let's go with the kids.
And so we're like, yeah, so we're like, and it was like, what, you know, like again, like going from like watching the OJ trial to like, the Zuckers want us to do their next movie. The Zuckers are like, you know, they're gods.
The Zuckers,
you know, and like for us, they're like complete gods and still are.
Airplane, Naked Gun.
Yeah. So we were like, hell yeah, we'll do that. And, so we didn't, you know, David Zucker directed it, and we this movie BASEketball, and it did it. We took it so. What's remarkable about the time is we now looking back is how unseriously we took it. You know, which is like, okay, how could you take BASEketball seriously anyway?
Yeah.
But really, even unserious, even based on that. And like, I had really only acted in little stuff that we had done. It was like all of a sudden I had a trailer, and I'm an actor.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and Trey, by the way, Trey is a really pretty good actor. Trey did theater growing up, and Trey's a natural. Like, and I'm not saying any South Park fan or anybody who follows our career would say, oh, Trey has a real natural ability for acting. Even for him, it was a big step.
Yeah.
For me, it was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous that I was in this situation. So the first day of shooting, and we got our friend Dean to be Little Bitch in the movie. That was just our friend. We're like, we want Dean to be in it. And it was just, so there was a comfort level for me.
It was your 1-star demand.
I don't think we had any. I think we know how to, we thought, we didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, we're having lobster on Friday? Like, it was like that. I was like, every day was Thanksgiving. I ate like 3 entrees a day. It was, I couldn't believe how good the food was. But anyway, we got, Little Bitch, Dean, to be our friend. So there was this good comfort level because I was just like, okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but Trey's there, Dean's there. Just like old times back in Colorado, I'll be okay. So the very first day of shooting on this huge movie, well, huge by our standards, was it rained in LA, which it never rains. And we went to the rain set, which was the only scene in the movie that I'm in that Trey and Dean aren't in. And it's a scene where like I go and I have to go talk to Robert Evans, but not Robert Evans, what the hell's his name? Robert, I can't remember the guy's name.
Robert Evans was
not Robert Evans.
She was the greatest kiss
I'm forgetting the
I've
guy's
ever
name.
seen.
Yeah. What the hell's the guy's name? Anyway, the main bad guy in the movie. And it's me, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's in the scene. The real Kareem. It's like this stupid scene where I go into a sports museum and they're all sitting there.
Right.
So I had this, so the very first shot of this very big movie was me and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And it was just the most, like, disconcerting experience.
Well, especially because he's tall.
Kind of a too. I mean, he was a little bit of
Oh, can't believe that. He's
believe
such
it or
a
not.
great guy.
Believe it or not. To me, Matt from Colorado, he wasn't really awesome and nice enough today. It was raining.
He was probably like, who is this?
Yeah, and now it's like you and Hader, and it's like BASEketball's become like, I had somebody bring up BASEketball this morning to me at breakfast at this diner. Weren't you in that movie BASEketball? It's like, yes, I sure was. Like,
it's gained steam.
I saw Bill, like, me and Bill Hader at this thing where like, we were outside and it was some function where people are asking for his autograph, and maybe a few here asking for my autograph, and some guy comes up and he goes, hey, this fan, trying to be funny. He goes, you owe me $8. That's what for? He goes, I want my money back for BASEketball, like joking. And I was like, hey, that's funny. Yeah, okay, that's funny. Yeah, it sucks and stuff. And Hader got right in this guy's face. He's like, hey, man, BASEketball is a sweet movie, and I don't want to hear anything. He got it. And he's such a Bill has arguments with me and Trey about why BASEketball is a sweet movie. And we were like, no, it's not a sweet movie. It's just, it's a really...
I think I had that same argument with you. I think it's underrated.
Although I told you we did come up with BASEketball 2. Did you guys talk about that? You and Bill?
No, but I don't think we kind of glossed over it. You should talk about it.
We do want to, Trey and I have been talking about doing BASEketball 2.
But not actually doing it. Or actually doing it.
We've been talking about just putting a bunch of money together and just shooting a sweet trailer that looks like a Michael Bay movie. And the whole thing is it starts in a Casbah, like in Morocco or some nondescript Arab country. And there's all this stuff, and then there's chickens and all this stuff moving through the main bazaar. But then you look under there. I think some movies started this way. You look under the blanket and there's a nuclear bomb. You know what I mean? And then it goes past, and then you rack focus to me, and I'm playing chess with like a little fake turban thing on or something like that, drinking tea, and all of a sudden it's like I start running down. We just do this huge intro to a massive movie, and then you just keep cutting to like it's just like foreign intrigue, times 5, and it has nothing to do with basketball at all, except for Dean's in it, Trey's in it, I'm in it. BASEketball Two. Really, we just want to do the trailer and have it like pay for it to be in movie theaters.
I love it.
You've waited 20 years. And here it is. Finally.
Well, you said if it was 20 years, you could do like a weird, you know how they do like the anniversary, like 2-0. BASEketball 2-0 or whatever they do with and you have the random shots of like people in a spaceship for no reason.
People in a spaceship.
What's going on in this movie?
Dean crying, Trey hugging him with an explosion going off as he's hugging him and he's guarding him from an explosion. Like, what the
a civil rights rally.
Yeah, just what the hell is this? BASEketball.
I think he has fantasies about like, especially during the Bush era, like somebody says, he probably has dreams where somebody's like, the Bush Cheney thing's not working. We're going to need you back.
Yeah.
When can you get here? Tomorrow!
I guess I was joking, like
8 o'clock.
We've been talking about this with an episode that starts with Jesus, but it will work with Bill Clinton, where he's up chopping wood in Alaska, and they have to show up with the thing at the beginning of Firefox, that old Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
Where he's chopping wood and they show up. It was a Mark Wahlberg movie that started this way not too long ago.
Shooter.
He's chopping wood and they show him. They go, Bill, we need you back. And he's like, I gave that up. And they're like, we need you. We've got these two.
Why?
guys.
You're the best.
You're the best.
Corolla. This is like Corolla's favorite.
You can think in Russian or whatever. Come on, Clinton. And he puts his shirt off and the kids come out. Daddy, back inside, kids.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do it.
That's your start for BASEketball.
That
BASEketball Two.
No, we talked about, I'd be chopping wood and Trey would show up and he'd be all in military gear. He's like, we need you back. The Russians have developed a way to play basketball.
It's better than us.
Whatever. To think in pure basketball terms or whatever. And I'm like, I gave that up. And he's like, damn it, you're the only person who can believe it. And we just do that whole scene because the Russians have figured out a way to think in basketball or some.
That would be the North Koreans.
Yeah, the North Koreans.
The North Koreans have some new revolutionary basketball system.
But I killed Dean playing basketball one time, and now I don't want to play anymore.
To give you the flashback? See, Here we go. BASEketball 2.
BASEketball 2.
All right, Matt Stone.